So you want to program network dryer controls. GSI's Series 2000, which is a top dry controller. The same board, programmed differently to run on a Series 2000 AutoFlow top dry. And the competitor dryer, Series 2000. These boards are a little more complicated to program than most of your dryer controls. So we're going to look at how to go about doing that today. We're going to program the display board on the Series 2000 AutoFlow. But the process for programming is the same whether you're programming these boards, the display board here, the main I/O, fan heater, competitor. The process for doing it is all the same, you just need different software. So you're going to start out by going to grainsystems.com. Then you're going to go to sales and service. Then you're going to go down here to software updates. You need to start by downloading at the bottom of all these. Here we have legacy programming. You click on that and you need to install this software. Read through the directions. It'll tell you how, but you need to install this software on your computer to program the boards we're about to program. I already have it installed. You can do the same. We're gonna look here. We have network dryers. We have network AutoFlow. The network AutoFlow is the software we're looking at. We go here. We will see display AutoFlow 221. We hit download. That downloads. We hit show in folder. We're going to close that because we know where it's at. We're going to close out of here. And I'm going to, if you see right here, my legacy programmer that's installed on my computer. I'm going to click on that. Now I have my programmer here. It says no target selected. We're going to go to network display AutoFlow. There's select port and we can't find a port. So you're also going to need here with my USB plugged into my computer. That comes to here, my serial adapter. I had to install a driver on my computer to run that. I have a trip light, works good. You can get whatever you want. And I have a serial cord connected to it. My serial cord loops around here, goes over here, and it connects to this piece right here. It says dryer port on one end. It would say computer on the other end, or a programmer. I hook my serial cord into there. This part comes from GSI. And this wire comes from GSI. You need to buy them from your local dealer or order them from GSI if you are a dealer. Over the years, we've had quite a lot of problems with these. About half of the ones we've purchased did not work. So if you buy one, make sure you test it and make sure it works. This one here I've had for close to 10 years and it still works fine. When programming those boards, or that board, the competitor dryer, you need this tail right here, this piece right here. That piece goes from the serial port on this adapter to here. And that would go on the back of here, and when you go to program, you will see right in here, you have a plug. On here, you'll see the one side has a hook piece to latch in, and the one side of that plug has things to snap onto there. Make sure you line up the pins and plug that on. We will be programming that board, so we do not need this cord. We just need this adapter. And this is not a regular serial adapter. This is a piece from GSI. So we will take this and open our panel of our controller. And on the back here, you're going to see plugs up here. We're going to unplug them. We're going to unplug all the plugs that we do not need. When messing with the wiring on these, do not take the wires out of the plugs. Just unplug the plugs from the board. Right here is our power wires, our 110 power that comes into this transformer here to feed this board. We need to have our power wires hooked in. Everything else, as far as control wires, we want disconnected. We're going to take our adapter. Right here on the bottom, you're going to see a plug. You're also going to see a plug here, but that one will not plug into our adapter. That is a male plug, the same as our adapter. There's a female down here. So we're going to plug our adapter into the bottom of the board. Now, with this hooked up to our computer, we should have a port on our programmer. So now when we hit the drop down for select port, we should have a port. We're going to hit find ports. There. Now we have a port, COM3. We're going to click on that. With different computers, I've had COM4 or COM3. I'm not a computer guy. I don't understand it. So now we go in here. I go to my network autoflow. I go here to autoflow display 221 bin. And I'm going to double click that. That puts it right in here. It says flash table is valid. And we're going to hit program. And it's going to pop up a window saying connect cables, apply power. So at this point, we're going to apply power. So we hit OK. You hear the board beeping. It's erasing the board. Now it's programming the target. We wait till the green line works its way the whole way across. There, if you see it switched to waiting to program target, it had run the line the whole way across, and then it went back to waiting to program target. So now the board is programmed. So we go over here, we turn the power off, we unplug our programming cable, we plug in our wires that we previously unplugged. We make sure we line up the pins. That way they are plugged in correctly and everything works correctly without frying anything. With everything plugged in, we close the door. And we turn the power on. Shows we have 220 software. And it's ready to go. We're all set to dry grain.